स्पोर्ट्स से जुड़ी किसी भी छोटी या बड़ी अपडेट के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें स्पोर्ट्स तक और साथ ही किसी भी नोटिफिकेशन को पाने के लिए बेल आइकन को दबाना ना भूलें।
It's not often that you hear from the chairman of selectors in a one-on-one interview, but today is different. So I had to convince MSK Prasad that he has created history. His selection committee has created history. So he might as well open up for once. So thank you very much for speaking to me.
Yeah, my pleasure, Boy.
Congratulations.
Absolutely. It's a date. It's a date to rejoice for Indian cricket because it's a historical date, and I'm sure it's not just me. My entire team is absolutely happy, and we all, entire Indian cricket team, the selection committee, everybody is ecstatic about it, and I'm sure in times to come, I think we'll be reaching many more milestones.
Okay, so now let's get to the series. I mean, you know, we started the journey in South Africa. We came close. Wanderers was a great win, but we lost it 1-2. England, we lost it 1-3, 1-4, and lots was said, right? But to come to Australia, to beat Australia 2-1, almost 3-1, talk me through the evolution of this cricket team.
See, it's a learning curve that we had this year. It's a wonderful year where we had 3 top-class series, one in South Africa, the second one in England, and the third one towards the end of this 2018 in Australia. What we missed in South Africa tour and also in England tour, we have taken those lessons and we implemented in this series, and we've been successful. To begin with, the combinations that we were working out in the last 2 series, I think we were spot on in this series. And I know everywhere it's a lesson, it's a learning curve for everybody. I'm sure the team management, the captain and his coach and the entire support staff rose to the occasion when it really mattered. And of course, I also keep saying this, that both in South Africa and England, though the results were not very much in our favor, but the intensity with which our boys fought till the end is really heartening. And eventually, all those lessons, again I say that all those lessons that we have learned in those 2 series, has really come to the fore, and we could implement strategies much better in this series and win the series.
Tell me something. I mean, to see three Indian fast bowlers, sort of all bowling at 140 plus, 45 plus, must have given you tremendous joy. I mean, you as a player, when you came in 99, 2000, Australia had Lee, McGrath, Gillespie and the whole lot. India had Srinath, one, but that backup was missing. For once, you all have turned it around.
Absolutely. I can proudly say that this trio of Ishant, Shami and Bumrah have created history by being the highest wicket takers of any trio in the history of this game. That includes, they have even beaten the record of the mighty West Indians also. So, and I've been talking to many of the top class cricketers here, because I was sitting in the president box here. Guys like Border or guys like Mark Taylor, what they say is that this is the best ever bowling and fielding side they have ever seen in their in the history of or ever they have ever seen. So I think the credit should definitely also go to the bowling coach and fielding coach, apart from the head coach and apart from the head coach. To add to that, in this series, we have also combined the bowling efforts which we were doing in South Africa and England with our batting here. Batting also, so it's a combination of everything. So definitely, Sanjay Bangar also deserves, as a batting coach, we should appreciate him.
So when you mention that, I mean, when you come to the batting, one question specifically on Cheteshwar Pujara. I mean, you and I were watching that game that day together.
Yeah.
300s in 4 test matches. He's a disappearing breed. That fellow doesn't get an IPL contract. But I hope Fevicol and Dendrite and glue companies, if you're watching this interview, can you have a better brand ambassador than Cheteshwar Pujara, or a tire company? Durability, MRF, SEAT and all of those tire companies, please listen. But more seriously, MSK, what batsmanship from that man?
I know, he's actually a living Buddha. That's what I can say. That's the only thing that I can sum
Lovely,
it up.
Take that line.
And the moment he gets into the crease, I think he goes into a he goes into meditation. And today, the hours and hours of times that he has spent in domestic cricket has fructified, and he's proved it that he is lesser than to anyone. You can rate him as one of the best Test cricketers, and also those last generation of traditional cricketers. I hope not, because there's so many cricketers watching this match. I'm sure they would have taken an inspiration from what Pujara has done, and more importantly, BCCI or our captain Virat Kohli, the amount of importance that they give for Test cricket is unbelievable. So I think in times to come there will be many more Pujaras coming, because Pujara is also equally a role model today. True. With his phenomenal performances.
Okay, now, the whole country really wants to know, after that innings, Rishabh Pant, he's not in the white ball format. You've told me that he will play against the England Lions. That's why he's going back to get more opportunities to play. But is Rishabh Pant in MSK Prasad's scheme of things for the World Cup? My viewers want to know this.
There is absolutely no doubt that he is among one of those wicket keepers. We all know who are those three wicket keepers who are shortlisted, and all three are doing extremely well. So he is definitely part of our World Cup scheme of things. As a part of the workload management that we are following, if you see how many players we have rested prior to this, is part of that workload management, because we have played a very high intensity Test series, and this kid has played all 3 T20s, and he has played all 4 Test matches and also a side game. So there's quite a few. Body also takes a wear and tear, and he must be he's having a few niggles which he needs to recover. So as a part of the workload management, we have rested. That's all. And I'm sure he will come back much stronger. I think he's the only wicketkeeper batsman who has got 100 in England and in Australia. I'm sure the second we have given him some targets. We have set him certain targets that he has to finish the matches and come. I think the knock in this Sydney Test match will be a turning point in his career.
Last couple of questions. One, Jasprit Bumrah. Your selection committee identified that man from white ball cricket to red ball cricket. Must be giving you enormous joy to see what he's done.
Absolutely, this kid is phenomenal. I think within a short span of 1 year, how professional he has become. When we picked Jasprit Bumrah for South Africa tour, not many people accepted us. That how can we pick a white ball cricketer with a peculiar different action, and this guy is prone to injuries. So there are plenty of questions that have been raised on the selection committee. Having said that, we took that in the right spirit. We still inducted this kid, and we know that what he is capable, and in a year's time he is among the top of the ICC rankings.
Tough calls have also been taken by you. Some tough calls, dropping some players, some real tough calls. Can you talk me through that?
Yeah, see, the duty of the selection committee or any management, being a management student, I know that it's our duty to prepare a succession chart. You cannot just fix up with people and just keep on thinking that they will deliver. So you need to have the right succession chart, and so that when these guys are over with them, and the others have to be ready. In that process, we have brought in. I know that it was a tough call to bring in Kuldeep and Chahal into the shorter formats, but they proved to be number one and two in the ICC rankings. I think our calls are absolutely spot on. See, we always try to be fair, irrespective of where he comes from. What is more important for this committee or for all of us is that they have to go on to represent country, win matches for the country, and bring laurels to the country. That's what we have no other baggage. None of these selectors carry any baggage. So I'm sure in times to come, by the time this committee leaves, we want to leave a legacy where for the next 10 years your successions are ready.
Okay, so the legacy, you use the word legacy, that's something I teach. One box, Australia ticked, Test match cricket ticked. Next one 6 months down the line, how confident are you? I'm
100% confident. There is for the World Cup, we are ready with our strategies. We are ready with plan A and plan B. My laptop is ready. All the 5 laptops are ready with our plans. So that's why when you have a proper succession chart, you're not worried. KL Rahul and Murali Vijay are not in form, and Prithvi Shaw has gone for an injury. We are ready with Mayank Agrawal. Again, we are ready with the other three openers. If you want to name in, Shubman Gill is ready. A.R. Ishwaran is doing fantastic. Samad is doing fantastic. P.K. Panchal, you name anything, and all 5 of us have got stats on our lips. So that's how we work, and I'm sure that our intentions. I always believe that if your intentions are right, nature will conspire itself to support us.
Impressive, MSK Prasad. I've got to say this. There's no debate. No debate. Today is your day, your selection committee's day, Indian team's day. 6 months down the line, maybe with that team, with Virat Kohli, with Ravi Shastri, you'll be celebrating at the Lord's balcony. And yes, legacy will be scripted. Well done.
Thank you.
Many congratulations. Keep going.
Thank you, boy. Thank you so much.